Well, you guys have heard Linda Chae on the call with us tonight. We're happy to have Linda from Chae Organics, and Linda is a pioneer in the organic product industry, and her company manufactures a lot of the products that we sell, and we're very, very happy to have her be part of this team, and her knowledge level related to so many of these products is just, it seems boundless. Linda, you should have an honorary doctorate for everything you know about the ingredients that go into these products. And tonight she's going to be talking to you guys about a couple of our products that we've either just recently launched or launching right now. So I'm going to turn it over to Linda. Linda, are you there?
I am, Ben. I'm right here, just so excited to be a part of your call. And yeah, I know it. And so we get to talk about toothpaste, and we get to talk about glutathione. Oh, my gosh, two favorites. So, you know, right. we all use toothpaste, but the majority of people have no idea, and they don't read the back of the tube, and they would be absolutely amazed if the majority of every toothpaste they've ever had in their home and that they buy for their kids says, beware, and don't swallow. If you swallow, call the Poison Control Center, and don't give it to children under the age of 6. Even the toothpaste with the little Barney characters on it and the little princess girls says don't give it to kids under the age of 6, and yet they're targeted for a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old. So what we've got at Healthy Home is absolutely one of the finest, most exciting toothpaste. It has the benefits of a calcium carbonate, which is used to clean the teeth. There's like 3 ways we're cleaning the teeth, but part of what happens with toothpaste is the actual friction that's generated between the toothpaste and the toothbrush. And so that friction is with a calcium that's actually good for the gums. It's actually good for the teeth. Teeth are a bunch of little tubules, and no one thinks teeth absorb, but they do. They absorb stain, they absorb whitening ingredients, and they can absorb all of the good benefits that's in the toothpaste. So the first thing we do is we clean the teeth with a low RDA. RDA is relative dentine abrasivity, and that's important because if you use the typical toothpaste, you actually scratch the teeth. And when you scratch the teeth and then you drink a cup of coffee or you happen to have a grape juice, or it doesn't matter if it's a natural healthy keratin or if it's a toxic Coca-Cola, either way your teeth can stain. So your toothpaste is wonderful, one of the lowest RDA toothpaste on the market. Number 2, we clean the teeth with oxygen. A super potent oxygen, just like what's in the sanitizer, just like what's in your foaming cleanser, your daily foam. And this oxygen bubbles and foams not only on the tooth, but in and around and up under the gum line. So all of those hard-to-reach places that the typical toothpaste doesn't reach. And the typical toothpaste now promotes things like triclosan, which is being banned in certain states. Minnesota is right now in the process of banning it because it's such a horrible chemical that actually leads to mutations of bacteria. So what a horrible place in the body to mutate bacteria. So what we use is an oxygen, absolutely pure oxygen. Oxygen kills bacteria and microbes, and this is a little different oxygen than the oxygen we breathe. This is a double bonded oxygen, which keeps it in liquid form, and it's extremely potent and yet doesn't create sensitive mouth. Instead, it helps change a sensitive mouth. So I'm going to hang in here with the oxygen for just a minute because the mouth is the place in the body where we have more bacteria than any other part of the body, even more than the intestines. And so the mouth has over 200 different types of just bacteria, let alone fungus and all that. So the bacteria in the mouth is one of the #1 places where we have constant inflammation. That inflammation is actually linked to heart disease because the bacteria in the mouth constantly being swallowed, constantly raising that inflammation index actually affects the arteries going into the heart. Amazing, isn't it? Another problem is women can have premature birth of babies, low-weight babies, all because of this inflammation. Diabetes is made worse because of this inflammation. The diseases go on and on and on, and we'll cover more of them in Orlando. So the oxygen, powerful product that kills these bacteria, these microbes, helps your mouth be healthy and clean. Between the oxygen and that calcium carbonate, you brush your teeth at night, and yet everybody wakes up with this like film on their teeth, but not with this toothpaste. You wake up with your teeth feeling cleaner than you've ever had with the normal toothpaste. So, like, you can feel the difference. And thirdly, we clean the teeth with ingredients like mineral-based xylitol. We use a birch tree xylitol, which then infuses, actually supports the health of the gum and the teeth, so that not only are these teeth clean, but these teeth are fortified with the type of nutrient that actually maintains a bacteria-free environment. And we remove plaque. So the toothpaste is fabulous. What's not in it, I'll just give you two quick ones. What's not in it is sodium lauryl sulfate, which is known to be the leading cause of canker sores. So if you ever meet somebody with a canker sore, say, oh my gosh, I've got something that can help you. I'm just so excited I've got something that can help you. I remember one of my favorite stories was a 5-year-old child that was one of my first people testing the early stages of toothpaste. And she came to our company because her parents drove her there, and she said, for the last 3 years, I haven't actually been able to eat real food because I've got a disease with canker sores all inside my mouth. And when I stopped using normal toothpaste and I started using yours, for the first time I can taste food. I don't have a sore mouth. I can go out in public because I don't look like I have a disease all in my mouth and around my mouth. So no sodium lauryl sulfate. Number 2, no fluoride. Fluoride is not necessary in your toothpaste. It's not supposed to be in your toothpaste. Fluoride is a contaminant. Fluoride is a poison. It has special uses. A dentist may choose to use it every once in a while, but the last thing we need is an ongoing contamination from fluoride. So the toothpaste is more than a toothpaste. You can actually even put it on the spot of a blemish and help it heal. You can use this toothpaste in many, many ways. So for tonight, we're just going to leave it at that, and we're going to jump to the glutathione cream because Ben still got some agenda to cover, and I certainly want everybody to have their hairdo on this call. So
Linda,
yes, Ben.
I'm thoroughly freaked out about toothpaste now. I'm like thanking God that we have this toothpaste now. I think everybody on the phone is too. I mean, I had no idea what I was doing to my mouth prior to this.
I know, and to think that our mouth is what air comes out. Do you know that many colds and flus is because of this bacteria in our mouth? And when we talk, like right now, I'm so excited and I'm breathing in and I'm breathing in my whatever's in my mouth. So we're going to be a healthier group of people. And when we talk about wanting to detox the home, I just love your opening tonight and your prayer. And we're getting to detox the body. We're getting to detox this fabulous temple so that we can really engage in mission and purpose and God's purpose, because we've got a clean body to do it with. So, Ben, yep. I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right, so glutathione.
Tell us about glutathione, definitely.
All right, Ben. One of the things that I have done over all the years of my career is not just study the toxic chemicals and how they penetrate, but every time I would read about how you could put a toxic chemical on the skin and it would affect the baby's developing brain in the uterus, or you could use a shampoo and it would actually affect your memory, and that moment during the day that you just can't remember that person's name that you know, could have been your shampoo, probably was your shampoo. And I kept wondering, okay, so if the bad guys penetrate, the good guys, there's some good guys out there that penetrate too. And in the 1990s, I found out about glutathione. It was in its very early stages. But the problem was the body made it. The body gets depleted of it as you grow older. But, big problem, you can't take it orally. It's a protein. It's a peptide. And it's it's like putting 3 big pearls on a very thin piece of string, and all you do is just barely pop at that string. Or what about if you expose that pearl necklace to just even 1 bit of air and it caused the string to break? Well, that's what happens when you digest glutathione. It is not usable in the body. So another way is via intravenous. Well, how many of us have $900 to go get an intravenous injection? And when you do that, you literally shut off the body's own production. So then you become dependent upon intravenous injections. Now, if you're a Michael Jordan and you want to go do it 3 or 4 times a week because you have tons of money and that's what you do, then you can do that. But the you and me want to be healthy because we maintain our body's own supply source. Glutathione is 3 amino acids that is one of the most important antioxidants, detoxifiers, and immune boosters the body has. It's an antioxidant that it recharges our vitamin C, it recharges our vitamin E. What happens with the typical antioxidants is they get used and burned up, not glutathione. It's like the Trojan horse Titan that just keeps on keeping on. I call Billy the Titan. Well, I think he and glutathione are running a race. The glutathione has this amazing ability to give up an electron to restore some cell in the body. The atoms in our body have electrons and protons spinning around them. It sounds like it's going to get heavy-duty science, but it's not so much. Think of your right arm and your left arm. For you to be whole, you have a right arm and a left arm. Well, glutathione has not only a right arm and a left arm, but as it repairs cells in the body, it can give up its right arm and then regenerate that right arm. It can give up its left arm, an electron, and totally repair a cell. And it can repair its left arm. Well, you know, we've got a lot of wonderful medicines in the world. Chinese medicine, herbal medicine, vitamin medicine, homeopathic medicine. Yet, our bodies used to be able to handle the quantity of toxins and poisons that go into it until some of these last 10, 15 years. We can't handle the quantity of radiation we get from our computers. We can't handle the quantity of radiation we get from our cell phones. We can't handle the quantity of stress that we have because we're dealing with traffic, we're dealing with a child, we're dealing with a business, we're dealing with a second business, we're dealing with a shopping list, we're dealing with probably overstressed budgets. We're dealing. And I was in Las Vegas on a business trip, and I was like, wow, we have so much that hits us and slaps us in the face all the time. Yet here in Las Vegas, I've got an ad, like just popping it right in my face. And yet that's what our world is like. Glutathione is the master antioxidant that gives our body the capacity of not only dealing with this stress, but recovering from it, dealing with this radiation, but being able to overcome it. Glutathione is these 3 peptides bound together by sulfur and hydrogen. So if you've got a sensitive nose, you can, even though it's triple encapsulated, and I'll talk about that here as part of my wrap-up about glutathione, but the main thing is this sulfur is the key. It's a critically important key because it's sticky like flypaper. It has the ability to fly around the body, and the flypaper sticks to heavy metals. Heavy metals are so pervasive in our body that we have no idea why we're sick. We have no idea why we hurt. We have no idea why we don't have energy. You know, 30% of the people probably have some form of chronic fatigue. And so we press on. We use our willpower. We drink more coffee. We do whatever it takes to make it happen, when in fact our body is crying out for the heavy metals to get sucked up and moved out through our bile, out through our intestines. And so the glutathione has that ability. It's this master detoxifier of heavy metals. So it works in the scalp, it works in the brain, it works in your intestines, it works all over the body. It is such a powerful ingredient that it takes away wrinkles, it removes brown spots. Now, how does it remove brown spots? Does it bleach them? No. It repairs the liver. The main bank account of glutathione in your body is your liver. And so your liver, it has 90% of the glutathione. Your lungs have a lot, your brain has a lot, etc. But it's your liver that has to process all of these heavy metals, all of these toxic hormones that we get exposed to, and our own hormones which break down as we use them in the body. So glutathione is a key, critical, important nutrient. One other thing it does that is just not to go without speaking about here tonight is help boost our immune system. It is so critical, this simple molecule of these 3 peptides, because it is capable of not only dealing with this toxic load, but helping the immune system be so regenerated that if the body is low on glutathione, it can get cancer. You cannot get cancer if your glutathione levels are normal. Just go glutathione and cancer and check out, I don't know, there's probably 20,000 PubMed articles on that. Most diseases occur when our glutathione levels go down. So it's not the cure, it is the prevention that keeps all those diseases from happening. And once one has the disease, one of the best things we can do is be raising the levels of glutathione. If somebody's in the hospital, they say the lowest level is the elderly and people in the hospital. It's just an absolutely amazing product, and here's why this one is so different. We're not trying to take it orally and talk people into taking something that's not going to get into their blood or into their system. There's one product, one patent that is proving this glutathione is able to go transdermally through the skin and do the job it's supposed to do in the body. So a transdermal penetration is an extraordinary thing because we think oxygen is going to break this sulfur molecule apart. So how can we then have it be in a cream that we then rub on the skin? Obviously our skin is exposed to oxygen. Well, the key is a triple encapsulation. The next round of labels that you will see on the glutathione cream is G-Force, and it's really God Force. It's glutathione force. It's Griffin Force, because Griffin is the little boy that Billy really got, he and Brittany got on this mission for. So G-Force is glutathione N3. N3 is because it's produced under a nitrogen blanket. So the actual production of putting these 3 molecules together, because we know they're going to penetrate to the brain, the liver, has got to be so clean, so impeccable, that it's produced in a bioreactor and under nitrogen, and so it's kept free of oxygen. It's encapsulated in a sugar. It's encapsulated in a olive-based system that creates a matrix around it, and then it's encapsulated a third time with this extraordinary oleosome, like a little sac that holds the essential oil, like peppermint in the leaves of a plant, like the oleosome then traps it. So you barely smell the sulfur, but those with a sensitive nose can go, aha, I can smell it. So glutathione is one of those most powerful ingredients that, you know, there's companies that have become billion-dollar companies, and they've had a drink or a juice or a shake or something that wasn't a product that you could use and feel a difference the first time you use it, and actually begin to see yourself do everything from lose weight, because when you get the liver healthy, all of a sudden you've reduced inflammation, your body can start losing weight, to having less pain or no pain, to all the things, having a quicker thinking mind. There's so many things. And so without going into all of those, all you have to do for anything you're concerned about in your body is go glutathione and whatever that word is. And you will find there's over 80,000 PubMed, which means these are medical, scientific, research-based. They're not hocus-pocus internet, lots of talk about it. It's like the real, true, heavy-duty science. And the biggest thing that's been missing is how do we deliver extra glutathione when our bodies have used up so much of it because of the heavy load that we carry. So this product, this cream, is exclusively being sold through Healthy Home. It's the company of choice for me for this product, because not only do I love the team players and love the mission, love the toxic-free embrace that's here. I not only love all that, but it's the people behind it and their integrity that makes the difference. And so this is where I've chosen to have this product be able to be sold. And I believe that it's only through this company that billions of people are going to be able to be benefited from it from all over the world. So, Mr. Ben Platt, I don't know. There's so many things I could talk about, and I know we're almost to the end of our call. So if there's anything you think I've left out that's important, I could just cover it in September in Orlando.
Well,
we'll do another
can't
call.
wait. Yeah, we can't wait to see you there, Linda. We're really excited about it, and we are honored and privileged that you've selected our company as the sole distributor of G-Force. It is truly just a phenomenal product. So thank you so much for being on the call tonight, and we'll see you in Orlando.
I can't wait. Hugs to everybody, and happy birthday, Billy, even if you're not on the call. Bye, Ben.
Yeah, take good care of him while he's out there. We gotta keep our main man there.
I will. I won't let him get hurt.